Hello, tea friends. I'm back. I know it's been a little bit, but yeah, February's been fun. I got very sick the week before my birthday. Then there was my birthday. And there's been a lot of stuff happening, so I just haven't got around to filming. But I just want to do a little tea chat video here and kind of catch up on some things and touch on some different fun things. So we're going to talk some books, tea, new tea companies, stuff like that. If you are new here, hello, I'm Katie. Welcome to my channel. Here we talk all about tea and sometimes books and fantasy stuff and collections and crafts and all sorts of neat things. Those of you who are my awesome subscribers, thank you for being here. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. All right. Yeah, lost my train of thought. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to kind of jump around here. It's probably going to be a bit. Uh, so snuggle in, have some tea, and join me here for a nice warm cup. All right, I have currently one of my top favorite teas of all time, which is Four Seasons Oolong. Four Seasons Oolong is just so good, and I just keep going back to it as one of those like teas that impresses me that, oh my gosh, I forgot how good this is. This is stunning. This one is from Mountain Stream Teas, who, if you've been around, I like to order from them a lot. I'm actually thinking about placing an order currently because they have a rose tea with rose petals. That sounds so good, and I want it. So yeah, but I've been drinking a lot of oolongs lately, so this is kind of my I need to stock up on some oolongs. But yeah, this Four Seasons one, it's just so light. It's floral, it's fresh, it's like springy, but you get picks all year round. That's why it's Four Seasons, so you can get picks in spring or in the winter or wherever. And it does vary from season to season, but overall I think it does kind of have that just like springy, fresh, green taste. And it's way too hot. And I just burnt my tongue. I always do that. Why do I always do that on this channel? I have a bad problem with that, but it smells so good. It smells so good. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay, let's touch into exciting news. Okay, two bits of exciting news. First off, if I happen to get this uploaded today, Tea Thoughts just released her spring countdown box. There may still be some left, but those things sell out really fast sometimes, within hours sometimes. So try your luck and go grab one. If you want them, this one, it'll count down to spring. I think it's 7 days. And it's dragon teapot themed, which is super fun for the year of the dragon. But yeah, she has a day to start and then you count down to the first day of spring. And it sounds like it is mostly tea, but then there's a few other treats and things in there. So that's super exciting, and Nazanin always picks out some really great teas, so always something to look forward to and a great way to try out different companies that you may not have heard of or just may not have easy access to. Really, that's the only way that I've ever tried white tea teas because I'm too impatient to wait that long for them to ship to me. I really need to just order some though. But yeah, so I ordered that this morning. She also did a secretly release of some keychains, so that is also available. Oh, and some new tea earrings, which I have pierced ears, but I just have not worn earrings in ages because they drive me nuts. So yeah, I didn't get any of those. If you see my band-aid, I cut my finger open on a yogurt lid. Yeah, it was bad. There was a lot. It was bad. Yeah, I don't know if I've touched on this, but I'm a major klutz and I have really weird things happen to me all the time. So yeah, super fun. Let's see. Oh, second other news. I was selected to be a tea taster for this new company called Plume and Willow that is opening up next month. They just set their release date. It's going to be the 26th of March. Um, so it's Plume and Willow. They're out of North Carolina, doing a whole bunch of different fun blended teas. I don't know if they're going to have any plain teas or not. Doesn't necessarily sound like it from what I've been seeing. But they've got some really good quality tea bases and doing a lot of fun things. She's starting out with some nice springy flavors, um, with fruitiness and just good light spring fun stuff. I've been chatting with her and I put my name in for the drawing for who I think there were 12 of us who got picked to be tasters, and we got sent 8 teas, and we're going to help pick the first like 5 to 6 teas that are going to be in the shop. So I have tasted 5, I think 5 of the teas so far. And they have been interesting and a little surprising, because the one that I thought I wasn't gonna like, just based on the I don't like this flavor, I actually like the best right now. And I think it's the white tea base, because it's got just this beautiful white tea underlying it, and it's so good. Um, I can't really release out too many details right now because we don't know which ones are going to go into the shop, so we don't really want to put it out there and then have you be all excited for a tea that's not actually going to end up in the shop yet. I think she said she had a whole bunch of tea blends that she's been working with, but these just happen to be the ones that she decided to start with because it's going to be a spring release. So this is super exciting. I get to try all these new teas before anybody's tried them, and it's so fun. But Plume and Willow is doing a bunch of giveaways and sort of cool things. I actually won one of the giveaways too and got this really cool teapot that they're going to have in stock, I think. It's so pretty. I'm going to have to show that at some point. It's so pretty. But you want to go and follow her on Instagram and sign up for the newsletter so you are aware of the giveaways going on. I think currently there's a giveaway for a teacup. All sorts of cool things are happening right now giveaway wise, and there's going to be other opportunities to be tasters later on throughout the year. So super, super cool things. I will link that below, and you can go and check out the site and get all signed up for the newsletter. Yeah. So that's exciting. I will be making a video on that later, when the teas actually get selected. But yeah, lots of fruity stuff, lots of cool fruity stuff. Some green rooibos, awesomeness. Actually, a lot of rooibos. So if you're a rooibos fan, definitely make sure you're getting on this. Okay. Let's see. So that was that. Yeah. Brain thinking, working. Let's dive into some books I've been reading, because some people were expressing some interest of just kind of what kind of books, and it's like I think TTube and BookTube are kind of overlapping, even though I don't think anybody actually has a dual yeah channel, but you know, this could be mine. All right, shout out again to Miss Nazanin. This she released for one of her countdown boxes, and it's a tiny book of poems about tea. I grabbed this up after that box because I didn't get that box. But it's just a bunch of super cute poems that she's wrote about tea. Just really, like, if you're a tea lover, you can relate to these so well. I don't believe she still has any of these in the shop, but you can potentially contact her and find out if you can get a copy. Um, this Mr. Dickens and His Carol. If you watched my countdown in December, you'll see that I got this from the Lavender Books countdown box. I've still not finished it, and we're at the end of February. It has been 3 months. I am here. But reading physical books right now is hard. As a 15-month-old with super crazy high energy, and today has needed me like so close to her that she's been grabbing me and moving me closer to her. It's been fun. Yeah. It keeps life exciting. It makes me not able to do literally anything else. So most books that I've been reading are audiobooks. Audiobooks have really saved my reading life and really helped me keep up to date. Like all last year, I was actually reading books that came out that year, which was crazy because I hardly ever do that. But I've been tapping into different genres because it's like I've been doing it through the Libby app, which is through your library card, which is free, completely free. Now, yes, you have to wait on wait lists and things like that, just as you would for any library book. But some of them don't have wait lists, and they do have a whole section that you can look through that they have no wait for them. But you just put it on your wait list and wait till it shows up, and it's fine. And make sure if you know a book's coming out to go ahead and get on that and get on the wait list early so you're already there and your library knows to have copies for you. But anyway, yeah, I have read so many books because of audiobooks. It's just like you just pop it on and then you can do other things like put a baby to sleep. I have had hours and hours and hours available to just read with my ears. And it's nice being told a story. And it's especially nice for biographies because a lot of the time the writer of the autobiographies is the reader for the audiobook. So let's touch on some of those. Patrick Stewart. He read his audiobook, Making It So, and it is so good. Like, he talks about all of his childhood and growing up and how he got into acting in the Royal Shakespeare Company, how it's very lucky chance that he ended up where he was, how he wanted nothing to do with sci-fi but yet found himself on Star Trek, and then somehow, knowing how doesn't have any clue what's going on or what may lead to, ends up as Professor Xavier and was like, yeah, just and has amazing stories of Hugh Jackman auditioning for X-Men. Just awesome. And great stories of him meeting E. McKellen and them becoming friends and McKellen officiating his wedding and all sorts of awesome things that you don't know about until you read this book. Also listen to Michael Caine's. So good, just awesome to just listen to his voice. And his childhood is just, I had no idea. It's like he is like legit Harry Potter because he was in London during the Blitz and had to be shipped off and was sent to a family to live under a staircase. And it's like, what in the world? But just the chances he had that just got him to where he was, it's just so much chance. Also read Tom Felton's. So good. Just to see his side of things and being the villain and how that shaped how people viewed him and how that shaped afterwards. And like being so famous, but you're actually in very little of the movies. And just like, his relationship with Emma Watson and their friendship, and it's just so awesome to just to hear the lives of these people. It's amazing. It's like I was never a fan of autobiographies really, but being able to hear them read to you is a lot easier to get through, especially when it's that person telling their story. So, so awesome. Um, I've been into a lot of romance genre lately. I just read The City Baker's Guide to Country Living, which was super cute. Lots of apple pie baking and some fun little twists in it. I read Love Light Farms, which was very cozy. It's a Christmas tree farm, and there are baby kittens, and there is a lot of Italian baking, so it just makes you hungry. So that was super cozy. I've been loving Emily Henry. She's just fabulous, and I would highly recommend her for the. It's romance for people who hate romance. Basically, flat out, especially like book lovers. That's what got me in. That's what got me started. That's what got me hooked into this romance genre, because I thought I hated romance, and for the most part, I don't like a lot of parts of it because it's very predictable at times, and some things are a little bit too ridiculously just falling into place. And there is a major trope right now of guys with cats. And apparently that just makes them the hottest thing ever. And I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, Happy Place was really good. I think I've read all of Emily Henry's whole set of everything she's written. All of those very good. If you love books, start with Book Lovers. If you like kind of light history and beachy vibes, go with Beach Reads. And if you want beach reads, go over to Chapters Tea and get their Beach Reads tea to have with it. Tie that all in. Let's see, other things. Currently, I'm reading Starbringer, which is very intense, like sci-fi fantasy. I don't know if it's actually technically sci-fi. It's like romance, fantasy. I don't really know what it is, but it's intense. It is 19 hours. It is a lot. It sounds like, from what I'm gathering, it's very much got Firefly vibes. I love so much. Anyway, but it sounds like it's the future of our solar system. And the sun is dying, and I think that Mercury and Venus are already gone. Because now Earth that was is the first planet to the sun. So I think the sun has expanded at some point and ate up Mercury and Venus. I think that's what's happening. Nothing has their original names because this is so far beyond that no one actually knows what happened on Earth as it was, because they've gone out to different planets and completely adapted into different sorts of societies and things, and it's very different. But there's this like ragtag bunch that has ended up on one ship, and it's just fun. It is really, really fun. It's taking a lot more thought because there's like so many references that's like just you don't even know what's happening. They're just referencing things that you don't even know. But yeah, I'm going with it. Would highly recommend in the romance history category, The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. Just stunning book. Absolutely stunning book. Yes, Fourth Wing has all the hype right now, but if you want to read Rebecca Yarros, read The Things We Leave Unfinished, because oh my goodness, it's fabulous, and the twists just knock you out like what just happened. Now people do that to the end of Fourth Wing too. I was not that surprised. I was not completely stunned. If you've read Hunger Games, you're not going to be completely stunned with the end of Fourth Wing. Now, Iron Flame had some different twists. It was better. But the things we leave unfinished is where you need to go. But yeah, just be ready to be shocked. Let's see, what else have I read? I know this is going a while, but you know, if you want to talk about books, please feel free to comment your books that you've read lately that you're loving. Or if you don't like book content, sorry. What else have I read? I don't even know. It's been a lot of things. I'm trying to think. The Christmas Orphans Club was really fun. These two friends just happen upon each other during Christmas break on college campus and just become lifelong friends, and it's so, the things they get into are ridiculous. They decide to make Christmas like the day to do the like most craziest things they can think of, and it's really fun. Trying to think of non-romance books that I've read lately. Under the Whispering Door was really good. Tiwa Chan was very much recommending that, and it takes place in a tea shop. That's the main setting for the book, and it's very different than what I'm used to, but it was really good. Let's see. I don't know. I should probably have made a list. To get in there and talk about, because my mind is blanking now. But yeah, I think we'll leave it here for now. If you want to talk more about books, do comment down below and let me know. Please let me know what you've read lately that you've really enjoyed. Oh, got into Frederick Backman's book catalog. Just outstanding. Like, wow. So I started with Anxious People. And you don't really know what's going on in this book for the longest time. And it's hopping around different things. And it's like, what? Because I was also recommended this book as a cozy, like this is a cozy, give you all the good feels book. You don't get those good feels until the end. Because you're just like, how on earth can this be a cozy, warm and fuzzy feels book for a while there? It's got some big turns to it that are just, and it's just showing the real raw people and how people react to things and how genuinely kind some people can be. And it's wonderful. Just start it, and if you're like, what is going on, just keep going. Just keep going, because you'll get it. And then I read A Man Called Ove, however you actually say that. And it was fabulous. So fabulous. Sad, but brilliant. And yeah, just does some really awesome work there. So that's that. Anyway, like I said, let me know what you've been reading. Let me know what you've been drinking. Let me know if you got the Tea Thoughts Countdown box. I will probably be doing videos and show those. I might do that all in one video. We'll see how that happens. We'll see how that actually works out. If things kind of settle down by then, that I can do that. Um, yeah, I will hopefully be getting a video back out to you guys sooner rather than later at this time. It's like I'd really like to stick to that once a week sort of thing, or at least once every other week, but it just doesn't always happen. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day filled with warm, cozy tea and books if that's your vibe. And I will be back later. Bye.